Hello and welcome to your much needed dose of some mindless escapism. Yes, we're going to have fun in this video. We are going to discuss how we dress when it is cold. Some cold weather clothing with a vintage style, but also an honest week of clothing from me, except for pajamas. This video is sponsored by a very stylish lady, June Parker from June's Journey, which by the way has just dropped a gorgeous new trailer. Whether you're an avid June's Journey player like me or you've never played before, I have a little treat for you to keep watching to find out more. For those of you who don't know me and have clicked on this video, hi, hello, I'm Jessica. If you can't tell from the voice, I am British, English to be precise, and it's very cold. There are colder countries, but it's really actually quite cold in England, also quite damp. I have a disability that means my body does not regulate temperature very well. I get very cold, so I need to layer my clothing. Fortunately for me, I grew up in a very old house. It was built in the 1600s and it did not have heating. I mean, it tried. We had a very old boiler. It attempted to occasionally out some heat. That sound effect was the boiler giving off heat. That's about as much heat as it gave. It was not fun. My posters fell off the wall because the blue tack froze and cracked. However, it can be difficult to do all your layering, to stay warm and to still look stylish. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Also, a bonus fun fact about me, I spent a lot of time in my childhood in the Lake District with my grandparents, where often the heating did also break. Why is this my life? And we had power cuts where things just didn't work. So I'm surprisingly good at creating fires. So, you know, in an apocalypse, I could start a fire. I mean, I'm very dependent on a lot of pharmaceuticals, so I'd probably have a stroke or a heart attack about 3 days after my meds run out. But that is enough time for me to teach you how to start a fire with just some twigs. So don't eat me in the apocalypse. Thanks. And speaking of someone who knows how to stay stylish and warm, have you met June Parker? She's on a mission to solve her sister's murder and she needs your help for some thrilling detective work. June's Journey is a beautiful, immersive, hidden object mystery game that transports you to the glamorous 1920s, but with a diverse cast of characters, and you get to push the plot along, uncovering family secrets along the way. June doesn't have a police badge or access to their files, but she's on a mission to find out what happened to her sister Claire, and you can help with some sharp thinking and a keen eye for detail to help her search for clues. Take a look at these 2 pictures and see what you can uncover. Do you see any differences? The police say that Claire and her husband Harry were the only ones in the house that night, but what do you think it could mean for the investigation? Well, I shall reveal the answer at the end of the video. But if you can't wait to start playing before then, click the link in the description or use the QR code on screen now to download June's Journey for free. It is available on iOS, Android and PC, so happy sleuthing, my dears. Let's get on with the outfits. Okay, hi, hello, welcome to my bedroom. Technically this is the bedroom that I share with my wife. She doesn't like when I say my bedroom. Hi, this is my bedroom. Our bedroom. This is where I'm going to be trying lots of outfits today. Don't look at my nose. I have a cold. My nose is running a lot. I'm really sorry about that. I'm very aware of it. I'm also sorry for the light changes that are going to happen in this video. I was going to film it tomorrow. I know, God, isn't it awful when YouTubers complain about light? Yes, it is. I was going to film this video tomorrow morning, but then I just found out that my GP is fitting me with an electronic ECG heart rate monitor. Wow, she said that so well. So I'm being fitted for a thing that I have to wear for a week. So I won't really be able to very easily get changed. So I have to film this right now, even though the light is dying. Let's roll with it. We can do this. Let's be far. Cold weather dressing. My body does not know to start producing heat when it is cold. But that does mean that I know a thing or two about wearing clothes when it's cold and layering. It's also why my hands are often a different colour to my neck. But you know the saying, cold hands, warm heart. I have a very warm heart. As my ECG monitor is probably going to tell you. Don't forget, everything, most of the things, some of the things, quite a few of these things will be in the description down below, if they're still available. Oh, this is my dressing gown. That's warm. Highly recommend. Told you and I have matching dressing gowns. So on with the show. Okay, let's begin with the number one most important thing that I like in winter. They look awful. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Try and see past it. It's, they're flesh-colored tights, but they have like an extra layer. So these are flesh-colored thermal tights with an extra layer that makes it look like the thermal part is just your skin. I know it's a weird concept because it looks awful, but it looks good. It looks good. Give it a moment. You'll see. Okay. So warm. These are the warmest things I have ever worn in my life. But you can still wear your clothes. Like dresses and stuff. Showing you some shoes. Am I starting with shoes? Yes, I'm starting with shoes. Don't question it. It's fine. Right, we have these lovely American Duchess shoes, which are, yes, from the collection that I designed with them. Ooh, oh, okay. This pair had a brooch in. Start with, we have this lovely dress from the Pretty Dress Company, which I very much like to wear, but it is thin, one layer, and obviously has straps. So we are again going to add our lovely tights. Obviously though we are still a little bit chilly on the top half, so let's add a shirt. Now, an important thing to think about when it comes to layering is of course that some of our layers are going to come off. So, if you think that you're going to a situation where you are going to have to strip down those layers, I do always try and go with something that looks a little bit nice underneath. I have often been caught out though with the thermal layer being the underneath option, and then you find yourself, oh no, now I'm at lunch. My outfit looks really lovely from the outside. This jumper combination is delightful, but golly, if I take it off, everyone's just going to see this rather grotty thermal. Make your layers all attractive if you're going to be somewhere that you think might get warm. Oh yes, it's a petticoat. Anyone who's been watching me for a while knows I wear petticoats all the time. I'm pretty cold now if I don't wear them. Not only does it keep you warm, but it just adds that extra bit of fluff to your outfit so you can bash into your decorative flowers. You know, take up space the way you deserve. And now for our next top layer. Gone with a top that has a similar colour to the original dress, which is now being worn as a skirt. I have to say, I do love the 1950s preppy vibes this is giving me. But then we add the thing that ties this together, which is a belt in the same fabric as the dress, because often dresses come with belts. Oh, look at that cohesion, delightful. Then I'm going to add this adorable little vintage handbag. If you know anything about me, you'll know I am the type of person who loves a summer dress, a vintage summer dress, to be specific. Hello, how do you do? This lovely little number I picked up for Goodwood Revival last year, no, year before. This is a handmade 1950s dress. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? So lovely. Obviously though, the time in which you can wear this dress is rather limited. Unless, of course, ta-da! Yes, unless you add something underneath. The answer is always just to layer. I personally like to wear a polo neck. We call it polo necks. I don't know, I grew up calling it a polo neck. Other people call this other things, a turtleneck. Another layer, however, comes with this dress itself, because the dress comes with its own little jacket. Because whoever made this was like, ooh, it might get marginally chilly in summer. I mean, sure, this jacket will do nothing for you. It's pretty gaping. You don't have to give up on your summer dresses just because it's cold now. You can still put them to good use, or bring them out of storage. Bring them out, save them, let them live. My concession to the cold weather is carrying a tweed handbag, which always feels appropriate for the cold. Tweed. I went for a sparkly headband because obviously sparkles in the cold. Nice lacy tights to put over your thermal tights. Oh, I wore this outfit for a morning of meetings, also taking Rupert to ballet because he likes me to wear pink or flowers or just something that's like, yay, bright, cheerful whenever I take him to ballet or anywhere, to be honest. I mean, watch the video in which he chooses what I wear for a week. But Jessica, would your arms get cold? Don't worry, good question, glad you asked. That's why I've got gloves. Because I cannot stand tops that touch my wrists. Why am I okay with gloves on my wrists, but not tops? Why can sleeves not end here? Why? But gloves are fine. If only we had the answers to all of life's quandaries. Okay, this is what I was wearing yesterday, or not this, the outfit that this is about to become. First of all, don't worry. My goodness, Jessica, you're wearing a black bra and a nude slip. It's okay. No one will know. I will cover this. No one will see the tragedy that is my underthings not matching. I say no one. Clearly you are watching this right now and you are seeing. I just still have that thing where parents/grandparents never told you this, but what if you get hit by a car one day and need to go in an ambulance? You need your bra and your knickers to match, because then they'll be able to see. Does everyone get told this? Is this a thing? Is this common knowledge? Just in case anyone from the ambulance service needs to look at my underwear, I should also inform you at this point that people from the ambulance service have seen my underwear in the past and have not been scandalised by the fact it doesn't match. So if anyone else was holding on to that as something to worry about, you're welcome. You're freed. Yes, it's a very short shirt. My Rupert, my child, my 3.5-year-old child, is currently learning to do buttons on dressing frames at school. Montessori school, bless them. And I think he's doing much better than I would ever be able to teach him, because buttons and I, not always friends. These hands, we do not always get along. Oh, my lovely merch t-shirt, an even better building block. I like to roll these sleeves up. Don't worry, this will get warmer. We're just building. Ta-da! Again, this one's from Miss Candy Floss. It has pockets. And then of course we have to add a humongous jumper. This is a very lovely, very warm cardigan that I have from Amazon The Drawer. Very difficult to find cardigans that are made of acrylic and not wool for me. However, this is not the end. This is not the end of the outfit, because then I was feeling chilly and added this rather humongous scarf. Yeah, it's a throw. How do you do? I love it. It is so warm and cozy and also not made of wool. Am I a wool hater? Yes, yes. Do I hate sheep? Not really, not really. I guess not, no, I have to say no. I'm in English. I don't think you can hate sheep if you're English. There's probably a law about that. Anyway, I spent a large part of my childhood in the Lake District with my grandparents, and there were lots of sheep around. Where's this story going? Unclear, other than I like sheep. Why am I trying to redeem myself to the sheep? Don't know. Please don't put me down as a sheep hater. Warm tights? Nice tights. They're the tights. Hello friends. Yes, so, double pair of tights. I couldn't work out a way to show you that wasn't completely indecent, so I'm also wearing a petticoat. Ta-da. Thermal layer. Brown toned layer. And it gives a nice sheen. I think we can agree. Right? I've been trying a new thing this winter, rather than just going for white tights, which I normally do all the time during the cold winter season. And the reason I stopped doing that is due to my son's intense interest in ballet and the number of people who ask me whether I'm about to perform a ballet or I'm going to a ballet class, because I spend a lot of time with him at ballet studios or at ballet shows. By the way, if you like my bra, it's from Zizi, the Malaysian bra brand. But let's put a top on. Yes, it's blue. I know, don't worry about that. It's alright, it's okay. This lovely top here is from Amazon, and I have to say the Amazon Basics, Amazon Essentials line, it is genuinely helpful. I've been using a lot. The ethics of Amazon, no, let's not even get into a thing about that. More on the light frothy escapism. The neckline of this is wonderful because I can fit it under so many different things. It's also just the right level of thickness. So let's put a top on. There we go. Now, according to my wife, this top is actually one of the sexiest things I own, so make of that what you will. It has a little button that does that. It's from Miss Candy Floss, who are an excellent brand that I love and wear a lot of their clothes. They're a vintage reproduction brand, so they make clothes that are in very classic styles, yet with fabrics from modern times, so it's all very stretchy. And you can put it in the washing machine, which is fabulous. I mean, what more could you ask for? Right, skirt. There we are. It's also from Miss Candy Floss. And it's got pockets. A lot of their things have pockets, which I really like. The day that I was wearing this, a carpenter came to our house and did lots of panelling and lots of drilling in the walls and so on and so forth. And so I had to spend most of my time like working in one room and then work to another room. Gotta be in another room now. In another room now. So I needed something that was very comfortable. I could easily slouch around in, sit on the floor in. I'm now doing a jig. Don't know why. To show you how comfortable this outfit is. It's comfy. It's warm. Yay! But I did then have to leave the house, so hat. And I got to use Rupert's favourite coat. Yes, it's this. It's very big. It's very red. My son loves it. I imagine because then he can see me coming. Who's that? It's your mother. Don't worry, you'll never lose her. This is from Unique Vintage, and it's part of the Barbie collection. From the Barbies that were made originally, not vintage clothes they think Barbies would wear now. I don't know, I'm over-explaining this. I'm definitely over-explaining this. But it is very red. How do you do? But I love it. I really love it. Also, you think gappy, not warm. But this thing, it's like being covered by a blanket. It's delightful. Also has pockets. But again, I'm just carrying a blanket around with me. I'm actually getting a little overheated right now. Should probably take this off. Next outfit! No, this is literally just me wearing thermals. Yeah, so let's talk thermals. These ones are from Uniqlo and they are so good. So good. I have no words. No words. They are the warmest, thickest things I have ever had the pleasure of wearing upon my body. This skirt, by the way, is from Sonderfloor. Long linen skirts that are good for summer, but also kind of good for autumn, winter times, depending on how you are layering them. But of course, I cannot wear this top, this lovely thermal top, by itself, so there we go. This is a shirt I have borrowed from my wife. Brushed cotton, in fact, which I really do think is such a bonus. Such a bonus when it comes to keeping in the warmth. Okay, I wore this outfit to do a working from home kind of day, and then also go and do the school run, and not much else. What is life when you have to own a business and have a small child, work in childcare? No, that's not true. I go places. I do things. I was going to go on a Valentine's Day lunch, and then I couldn't because my wife damaged her back. We had lunch at home instead. This is actually a really lovely shirt. It's very nice. We then have this gorgeous jacket, which is really quite stunning. And I'm very pleased that they're coming back. So my favourite thing about this blazer is that it is not made of wool. As a person who is allergic to wool, it is very hard to find not wool. Yeah, do I look painfully English country? Yes. I added the headband because I wore it on the day in an attempt not to look like a 50-year-old, which this outfit
made me feel like I did. Let me know how I did. I have no issue with looking like a 50-year-old, to be honest. I know some really stylish 50-year-olds. For a bag on this day, I chose this delightful satchel, which I just got from Malaysia. And I cannot tell you more about it than that. It was from a market stall. Sorry, I keep fluffing my skirt out because I find it weird to wear skirts that don't fluff out. I know that other people wear skirts that aren't big, normally, usually, on the regular, but I don't. I don't have that many of them. Shoes are these delightful American Duchess burgundy. I think we call them burgundy. Hi. So there we are. There was a week of honest, cold weather outfits and how I like to layer my clothes so I don't freeze in the beautiful... Oh my goodness. Fun fact, I yawn when cold. Yeah, it's really unfortunate because I spend a lot of time being cold and often I have to apologise to people and say, no, I swear, I'm not bored by you. I'm just really cold and can't breathe. Let me know in the comments below which of the outfits in this video was your favourite, what you like, how do you layer for your cold weather? Give me your hints, give me your tips. Let's share. And also, my wife is heavily pregnant and a furnace, so she has turned the heating off. Thank you to June's Journey for sponsoring this video. Did you spot the clue? There were 3 whiskey glasses on the table. Does this mean that Claire and Harry were drinking with someone else that night? Was that person the killer? Or is it just a strange coincidence? Download June's Journey for free now to find out and uncover the truth of June's family. Click the link in the description of this video or use the QR code on screen. Let me know how you do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I wanted to do something a little light, a little fun, a little mindless entertainment. I slightly feel like I may be on a precarious edge of my mental health here with a high-risk pregnancy. So it's fun to make videos that are not about how the world is crumbling down and instead just do some fun things. So let me know in the comments if you're voting for fun things. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.